Welcome, cool cats and doggies, to another episode of FiqNSneaks. Today we'll be going over two sneakers that have gone through the roof since they originally came out, and I had two pair, and I either decided to return them after they came out, or I canceled the order on the same day on the sneakers app, which is stupid because people never win on the sneakers app. And now when I look back at it and I see what they're going for, I don't know what I want to do. I'm just tight because these prices are crazy, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe, plus turn that notification bell so you can catch all the content that we have on this channel. At the end of the video, make sure you leave a comment if you bang with it. And if you're unfamiliar with me, Shafiq, make sure you check me out on all other social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. Now, let's get into this
recap of sadness.
Now, once again, if you're new to this channel, typically at the end of the videos, I always usually do a little according to my calculations where I talk about what the shoe's going for now, what I think it may go for later. I don't know why my voice got so soft when I said that, but typically I usually go over the numbers in case you missed out on them, you want to hold them, or for a long time, like go get stock off of them. Today, instead of going over shoes in full detail, it's just truly about these two shoes that are just, I can't believe they're where they're at, man. And so we're going to start off with one. As you can see, this is the Air Jordan 1 box, and it's kind of ashy because, like I said, I have so many shoes that I just throw them in the closet, and sometimes I forget I have them until I see someone wearing them, or until I see one of these apps tell me that the shoe's going for 4 times the bread. And I'm like, oh, I got that shoe. If you look at this box, you'll see that it says a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. Pale vanilla, starfish, blah, blah, Nord. Man, this shoe is black, orange, and sale. You open up the shoe box. Get some Halloween vibes, and you get the notorious Shattered Backboard 3. Now, the Shattered Backboard 1, 2, and 3s were based off of a jersey that Michael Jordan wore in the tie-in exhibition game back in the day. So this shoe came out October 26th of 2019, around Halloween, and that's why you get these Halloween colors too. Smart marketing by Nike. Most people didn't like this shoe because it was patent leather as opposed to the other colors that you typically get on ones. I really did like the shoe, and I also like the sail bottom as opposed to a white bottom. Now, this shoe was $160, and currently in most sizes, the minimum most of these sizes are going for is $380, $390. So bare minimum, you're going to get double your money and some more. But my size 13, which I typically would be doing on all my smiles and praises, but right now I'm not because I didn't keep the second pair. We actually canceled the second pair that she won that morning because I didn't think they were going to do good numbers, which in hindsight 2020, that's stupid. All ones are going to be ridiculously priced a year, 2, 3 years removed from the date now. That's just sneakers. This shoe is selling for $500, $510, $520 in my size. That's more than 3 times the bread. And that's why people got into sneakers and see it as an investment like stocks, because what people typically do is they either return them and then the outlets have them for $40, $50 cheaper, or they see that they're not really hitting at the time being and they don't have patience, or they don't have the funds to actually want to treat this as stock. And so what they do is they go to their consignment store or their reselling store and sell a $160 pair of ones for $190. And then the store has the money, or StockX or Go or whoever, you know, these corporations backed by people with actual money. They have the funds to hold the shoe. They'll get a $160 shoe, buy it from someone for $190, price it for $230, $240. No one will want to pay that for that shoe at the time being. It gets forgotten about because people want to go on to the hottest next thing. And then 2, 3 years later, they realize, oh, I missed out on that shoe that I really wanted, and for some odd reason, I didn't want to pay $50, $60 more for it at the time. Then they gotta pay $5, $10, a pretty penny for it. And so, this is one that, even though mine's still DS, that stock, I haven't worn them yet, just brand new, I regret not keeping the other pair, because all I would have did is traded it for another shoe that was $160, $170 that I missed out on, and then it's now going for $500. And then I really didn't pay $500 for it. I just paid $160, the original price, and I feel like I'm winning. Now, that'll never be the case. If I didn't have 2 pairs of these, then I would have never had them. I mean, if I never would have won one, then I would have never had these bad boys. And I'm also pretty mad at people who like these new patent leather bread ones coming out, and everyone's liking them because they're back to bread colorways, black and red, not like potato bread, my favorite type of sandwich bread. This is the more creative one. They're just bandwagoners. Like any of these new Suns fans that I see coming up, or any of these new Buck fans, after they talk about how Giannis can't shoot. Y'all know who y'all are. Now, let's get into the second pair. This is an all blacked out Air Jordan 4 box, so you should already know what it is. The Air Jordan Flight on the top, size 13, because I would be very happy, one more time smiling, cheering, praising, all that not stuff I do, but not here. This shoe came out in January 22nd, 2020, so like 3 weeks after my birthday, so I was like, you know what? I'm feeling good. I want these bad boys. I kept the energy positive. I'm like, I'm gonna cop them. Well, I copped 2 pair. I copped one and my girl copped one. Of the Air Jordan 4, still got the paper in this joint. DS. Air Jordan 4 Black Cat. Alright? We don't do Black Forces here. We do anthracite foams. I'm gonna put a video out for that when I do my little foam series. Let y'all know that the DMV did inspire the boy a little bit. And these Black Cats. The Black Cat 4 came out originally. I'm not gonna get this date right. I'm thinking about what grade I was in high school or something. Even though I shouldn't be aging myself on the show. I don't care. Y'all go bang with the boy regardless. These came out back in the day in an all-white pair called the Pure Money. And these pair. Then they came back out January 22nd, 2020, like I said, at a price point of $190. Now, I hit and she hit, and for some odd reason, I don't know why, I didn't think about holding a pair, knowing that they're an all black shoe, and all black and all white's always clean, but it's also trendy to most people. So I went to Potomac Mills Mall to the Nike outlet, because you gotta return them at a Nike store. And I was just there that day anyway. So I went to the Nike outlet and returned these and got my retail price of $201 back after taxes or something. And this shoe is astronomical. It's crazy, man. It is, oh my goodness, man. Yeah, these shirts are going through the roof in every single size. Yeah, man, this shoe is, sometimes my sizes are selling for $600. I know like a 7.5 sold for like $800 like 3 days ago. Like, I mean, it's an all black 4 with some good materials. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's also a retro. So basically, after everybody got over that funk of wanting a shoe every single week, they realized, yo, I missed out on that one a month ago and I should get it. 18 months later, the shoe is going for 3 times, almost 4 times the bread. And I had the bread to just hold on to it. I just returned it. I was like, I'm getting so many shoes. I probably wouldn't even wear this one, which I didn't. It's still dead stock. Lesson learned. I guess this video was to share some pain with y'all. And I just wanted to let y'all know that I know a lot of people are in it for stock or think they're doing something when they make an extra $50, $60 off of a shoe. But for real, these shoes should be seen as long-term investments. For most Jordans, at least. Now, Dunks and other brands are different. And obviously you can see that if a shoe's already 3 times its bread right out the door, I don't think that's a bad thing to go and cash out on that, if that's what you want to do. But some of these general release shoes that people are sleeping on because they don't have the hype, they still end up coming back into rotation, and then you look back and you go, why did I not get that shoe because it wasn't a collab from Balvin or Travis or whoever the case may be, when it's a really good shoe, and then by that time it's too late. I don't know, man. I'm kind of distraught, man. I'm kind of $650, man. Like, it got me over here like twisting my hair. I don't know, y'all, but yeah, I just wanted to go over a couple shoes that I regret selling or returning, because Lord knows I could have traded them for some Dunks or some University Blue ones that I still don't have. So that's it for the video. Let me know if y'all ever had any shoe that you immediately resold or returned and you regret it now, because obviously it's years away from it and the shoes through the roof. He did 2 shoes that I actually returned as opposed to shoes that I sold because I needed the money, wanted to sell them, knew they were lucrative, or shoes that I dogged, and then obviously in hindsight, if I was 16 with a bunch of bread, I would have kept, because that's the whole entire story. We all did that. So yeah, let me know in the comments if there's any specific shoes that you sold instantly and you regret, or you returned or canceled the order. Not a review, but kind of. Some more shoes though, for sure. Thank y'all for coming through and watching me feel pain. Gotta eat something, maybe hit the gym to feel better. Until the next video, I'ma holla at y'all. Bye. 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 Now, this shoe came out in 2026. What in the hoo-ha?